Children's formative years are characterized by dramatic physical changes. For Joseph, a Class 4 pupil at Tayari Primary School in Molo Town, which is located 150 kilometers west of Kenya's capital Nairobi, this was not the case. Born in a family of 5, he lost his parents at a tender age and his grandmother took them in. She later noticed that he had mobility challenges.
Maretwa makwa nĩ Mĩrĩnjoki Mwangi na ciana ici nĩ ithano. Ndatigĩirwo nĩ baba wao na mami wao nĩ makuire. Mami wao nĩwe wambire gũkua mĩaka 3, baba agĩcoka agĩkua, rĩu kuma akua nĩ mĩaka 2 mĩthiru. Jose nĩ akoretwo na thĩna wa kũgũrũ na nĩ athomaga E4 na nĩ endete gũthoma.
As a caregiver, it's not easy for Joseph's grandmother, who is 70 years old, to provide basic needs for him and his siblings. Many times, his family has to make do with just one meal per day. His mobility challenges are as a result of cerebral palsy that have affected his left knee tendon. His struggles caught the attention of his English teacher, who summoned his grandmother for a meeting.
Last year, 2016, January, I took English in class 4. So I entered that class for the first time and I realized there was Joseph Njoroge who had a disability in one of his legs and one hand. So I noted he has difficulties in wearing shoes, interacting with other children, and I decided to call the guardian, who happens to be the grandmother. So I talked with the grandmother. She told me she has tried so many things to see whether he can go get assistance, but all was in vain. So I took a step. I wrote a letter. I referred them to the Molo Sub-County EAC coordinator. We call them EAC, Special Needs Education. When I referred Njoroge, he was referred further.
Nilikuwa nasema Jose anakosea mwalimu, lakini vile alikuwa ananiambia, nikasema wasa niende Jose, nikisikia ni makosa sasa tutakuja kuambiana na wewe nyumbani. Lakini vile nilienda sasa wakaniuliza kama mimi najua mahali mguu inatengenezewa viatu. Nikamwambia sijui, na kweli sikujua. Lakini akaniandikia barua, nikaenda mahali alinituma, akanituma huyu tena mwingine ananituma mwingine mpaka nikafika medical. Mpaka nikafika medical. Medical naye akanituma Nakuru. Sikujua vile sasa mimi naenda nikuenda tu.
The hospital referral led his grandmother to a medical camp in Nakuru General Hospital, organized by Cure International, a not-for-profit organization that operates children with treatable conditions in underserved countries around the world. This has been further made possible through partnership with CBM, a locally registered not-for-profit organization with international roots, which aims at improving the quality of life of people with disabilities in the poorest communities, and the Safaricom Foundation, one of the largest corporate foundations in Kenya.
We do about 6 camps every month in different parts of the country. And the goal is to reach out to thousands of children who have physical disabilities. We hope to have at least 100 of them surgically operated on to resolve their mobility challenges with regard to their physical disabilities. And we also hope that maybe about 200 or so will then have access to education, which they've not had access to because of their physical disabilities.
On examination, Joseph's prognosis was that he was a great candidate to undergo the operation. However, the operation would cost 66,000 Kenyan shillings. That was a huge financial burden for his grandmother. But thanks to the various strategic partnerships, he qualified to undergo the operation at no cost.
Sasa vile niliitishwa pesa nikasema sina, hata nilisaga nikasituka kabisa. Lakini kwa Mwenyezi Mungu alikuwa anajua hiyo maneno yote. Na mimi nashukuru sana.
We've been able to see some of the beneficiaries that are benefiting from the Safaricom Foundation Fund, and among other beneficiaries. From where I stand and as a representative of the foundation, I can tell you that the funds contributed is just a drop in the ocean. The needs are immense, but more so the intervention is quite big.
So what corrective procedure would help Joseph work better?
The procedure he just did is an Achilles tendon lengthening. It's just a lengthening of the heel cord so that the child is able to walk with a flat foot. It's a common procedure we do for children who have a drop of their foot, what we call an equinus deformity, mostly associated with cerebral palsy. We have clinics in the Western Kenya region. They can find us in Kitale. That caters for children all the way from Pokot, West Pokot and parts of Lower Turkana, Kitale itself and the upper parts of Cherengani. We have a clinic in Kisumu, Litein, Machakos, Embu, Thika, Meru and Nyeri. And we do run a clinic in Mombasa. Actually, like the Mombasa clinic will be a day like tomorrow. It runs on Tuesdays. Most of the others are through the week. And we have a clinic now in Kibera in Nairobi. And every week on Wednesdays, we have a clinic at Kijabe, where our hospital cure is found.
Joseph's case is one among many other surgeries that CBM has facilitated. Through this initiative, which has been funded by Safaricom Foundation and CBM International to a tune of over 29 million Kenyan shillings, the program has overseen over 100 surgeries, 200 pupils have been placed in schools, over 20 healthcare workers have been trained, 100 post-operative cases have been followed up, and the program has evacuated over 5,000 patients for further treatment.
One of our pillars in health is basically targeting children with disability. And today it has been very evident that our funding towards this project is going a long way in actually actualizing what we envision for this pillar. The beneficiaries, it is out there for everybody to see that the intervention is working.
This goes to show CBM's commitment towards its goals of increasing the number of children with disabilities who attend school, extending specialized medical services through mobile clinics to rural communities, training medical workers to provide post-operative care for children who've undergone operations, and to educate the families and communities as a whole about the rights of children with disabilities to access healthcare and education. But most importantly, see children like Joseph getting the medical support they urgently need.
I'm very happy about Joseph's progress. He has done very well. So at the moment, he has an AF4 brace on his left foot, and he remains very well corrected. It's very, very soft foot. His knee is soft. His hip looks fine. His upper extremity is actually very good. Actually, initially we were worried about it, but now his shoulder remains very good. He's able to lift up his arm completely all the way to the sky. His elbow function is almost near normal, and his hand is near normal. So we're looking forward to following up his progress, especially for the upper extremity. For the lower extremity, we are very happy. So far, so good.
Bye. Salamia mwalimu. Asante.
As CBM continues to transform lives among rural communities, irrespective of race, gender or religion, the sky is the limit for children like Joseph, who hopes to one day become a medical doctor.
He had undergone an operation, and if you can remember today, he's a happy boy. Can we clap for him once more?